Hey guys, this is a second look at the G6150 from Huawei. So this device is only 9.9mm, has a QWERTY keyboard, and the display is 256,000 colors at 320 by 240 pixels. The screen is 2.4 inch, has a 166 ppi pixel density. The device itself supports MP3 ringtones and vibration. It has a 3.5mm headphone jack, a micro USB for charging and for connection with your computer. Here is the back of the device. This is the first slot for the first SIM card and this is the second for the second SIM card. Here up at the top corner we have the slot for the memory card. As I said, it supports up to 32 gigs. The internal memory of the device itself is 128 megas, but you can only use 506 that are available. The device itself has a GPRS. It doesn't have Edge, no wireless, and it has a Bluetooth 2.1 with A2DP. The camera is 1.3 megapixels and it takes photos with 1280 by 1024 pixels. It also records videos with 176 by 144 at 3 frames per second only. So it has SMS, MMS, email, and other. The browser is using WAP 2.0 and XHTML. The radio that is built in is FM without RDS. It has games, Java, and the colors available of the device are silver, red, blue, green, and white. The device itself is a dual SIM device. It reads MP3 and EAAC music files. It has organizer, voice memo, predictive text, and the battery itself is 1100 mAh lithium ion. The standby time is 300 hours and the talking time is 7 hours. So let's look at the operation system of the device. Let's go to menu, to contacts. I'm just gonna hide my contacts and go straight to options. So here we have view, send a message to the contact, call, IP dial, I don't know what's that, add a new contact, edit, delete, copy, move, send contact to another contact, add to blacklist, caller groups, and phone book settings. Here we have the preferred storage of the device. Here I have all. It will show the contacts from the first SIM card, from the second SIM card, and from the phone. Here we have speed dial. You can choose up to 9 numbers. Here you can view your own number, extra numbers, and memory status of the first SIM card, second SIM card, and the phone. In the phone you can store about 500 contacts. Here we have copy contacts, move contacts, and delete all contacts. Now let's go to call log. Here we have the call log from the first SIM card and the second SIM card. We have missed calls, dialed calls, received calls, delete all call logs, timers, message counter, GPRS counter, and that's it. It's also the same for the second SIM card. Let's go to File Manager. Here you can see the status of the memory. For the phone, it's only 506 available for usage, and for a memory card, it depends on your memory card. You can open it and format it. You can view your files that you have stored on your memory card, such as music, others, photos, pictures, received from Bluetooth, videos that you recorded or you have on your memory card. So here we have the multimedia settings. You have the image viewer. You can view photos that you took. If you go to options, there is the browse style, list style of the photos, or matrix style. Here you have the video recorder. You can record videos, and if you hit this button to the left, you can go to the camcorder settings. Night mode, anti-flicker, video settings, normal, good, or low. White balance, effect settings, storage, or restore to default. Here we have the media player. You can show now playing, my playlists. In my playlist you can go to options, choose the storage that you want to store or to view from. Let's make a new playlist. Let's go to memory card, open. You can add the music files that you have. And then you have it in your playlist. And you can add, let's play it. This is the volume rocker button. And here you have the FM radio. As I said, it requires earphones and it doesn't have RDS. You can add a video. This video is a video that I took earlier with the device. Unfortunately, you cannot play it with full screen. So let's go to camera. You cannot go to the settings on the screen. You have to go instead to the options. You can go straight to photos or to camera settings, to image settings, to white balance, scene mode, effect settings, storage, and to restore to default. Messaging. You can write a new message. Again, the QWERTY is really comfortable for writing. You also have a dedicated button for smiles. You can go to your conversations, to email settings. You can add a new email. You have templates, email accounts, delete emails, clear mailbox, draft, sent, outbox, and inbox. Broadcast messages from SIM card number 1 and number 2. You have templates for multimedia message and text message. Message settings of text message and multimedia message. You can choose profile settings, voicemail server, common settings, memory status, and preferred storage. As I said, you cannot store your messages on your memory card. It's just our SIM card or the phone memory, which means you have to delete messages all the time to keep it clear and to get new messages. The browser. It's a web 2.0. Applications. You have the Java settings, Java, and network. If we go to organizer, we have the calendar, tasks, alarm, wall clock, and calculator. In calendar, you can go to options, view all, add event, delete, jump to date, go to today if you are in some other day, and go to weekly view. You can select between go to monthly view and weekly view. You can add tasks. You have 5 alarm clocks, a wall clock, and a calculator. If we go to profiles, you have general, meeting, outdoor, silence, headset, and car kit, and profile switch timing. If you don't know what that means, it means that you can add a timer that it will switch to another profile at specific time that you and you cannot create another new profile. If we go to settings, we have a dual SIM settings. You can choose whether to use only one SIM card, SIM 1 or 2, or both of them. Phone settings, time and date, set home city, time and date, and format. Schedule power on and off, when to switch it on and when to switch it off. There is a timer for that. You can choose the language. You have English and some other languages, depends on your region. There is a blinking light here whenever you get a message or a call. You can choose if it's a single color blinking or multicolor, or you can switch it off. The display, you can choose wallpapers from the system or user defined. From your memory card you can add whatever photo you want. And you have a screensaver. You can select it. It can be user defined from your memory card if you download from the internet or from the system. The idle settings. So we have a shortcuts here for a camera, FM radio, Bluetooth, alarm, calculator, calendar, and call log. Let me show you that. Here's the camera, FM, Bluetooth, alarm, calculator, calendar, and call log. You can switch on or off auto update of date and time. You have LCD backlight, brightness, adjusting and time. If you go to call settings, we have SIM1 and SIM2 and advanced settings. You can choose whether to hide or send your ID. You have call waiting, divert, and call bearing. If you go to advanced settings, you have a blacklist, on or off, auto redial, IP dial, or connect vibrator. I don't know what's that. In network settings, SIM card 1 and 2, and data account. Security settings, SIM number 1 and 2, you can choose whether to lock it with the PIN code or not, and you can change it. You have the phone lock, auto keypad lock, none, 5 seconds, 30 seconds, 1 minute, and 5 minutes. Change the password and certificate manager. Connectivity. You have the Bluetooth. Can choose to switch it on or off. Visibility on or off. My device. Search a new device for connecting, for example, headset. Search audio device. Can choose to change your name. You can choose whether to forward to Bluetooth headset, and the storage is memory card or phone, or always ask where do you want to get your files with Bluetooth, sharing permission, and my address. Or restore to factory settings. And you have the SIM card settings. So guys, don't expect too much from this phone, as it wasn't really made for taking photos or recording a video. The photo quality of this phone really looks bad for 1.3 megapixels camera. The video quality is also bad. But this phone does what it was made for, which is a dual SIM card phone. You can both receive messages and calls at the same time from both carriers. Overall, it's a very good phone for such purpose, but not for other. If you have questions or comments, please feel free to ask and I will answer you. Thanks for watching.